What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jalen, and
your girl Raven.
Today we are reacting to Mom of Triplets answer questions about being the mom of triplets.
Dang, this one has been on the list for a little bit,
for a hot minute.
So we apologize for it taking so long, but it's okay because we're doing it now, so so we're good.
And with this new calendar that we have written out all of the stuff that I kept in my notes in my phone, so we will be attacking every last one of these videos within the next 6 days left in March. So let's get it, man. If you guys are new and want to join this family, all you gotta do is simply hit that subscribe and notification bell. That way you can stay up to date. Comment what other videos you got for us to react to, and then last but not least, if you want to see the OG video without us and you want to see other content that we are creating, all you gotta do is just hit the description. You'll see those links down below. Let's get into this video.
You always switch it up on me, so I can never say it.
Of course, that's the whole point. Keep you on your tippies.
All right, here's something though.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
You guys, or do I look at that?
Whoever's talking. Look around. Just be, you know.
Just be me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
What
So
the
holiday edition?
No, we have a mother, and she gave birth to us, so therefore she's a mother of triplets. And a lot of people have questions for triplets, so that leads us to believe people have questions for the triplets' mother. Fair. So today we're going to be asking the mother of triplets, our mom, questions about being the mother of triplets.
Wow.
Fair? They're broken down well, I think.
I love it.
I think people are gonna get it.
Let's go. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
You don't get it?
Explanation.
You're weird.
Okay, I have like 3 questions at once, but they're all like, it's gonna be more like a topic because
They go
hand
with
in-
each other.
They go with each other, but I'm gonna ask them all at the same time, and it can be more of like a conversation than an answer.
Okay.
They look like they're
Right
dead.
here in your
Yeah.
face.
I do it all the
love to see your
time.
face.
Yeah.
All right, so someone said alternative name ideas if you didn't name us
gets
Matt,
going.
Nick, and Chris, or like what would our names be, or like how did you choose our names? Like, did you know what our names were gonna be like as we were born? Like, oh, the first one will definitely be Nick. Or the third part of the question is,
Okay, I think Nick's name would have been Jason, Matt would have been Jackson, and Chris would have been Jerry. No, I'm
What?
playing. I'm
What?
playing. I'm playing.
if we weren't, like if the 3 of us were all girls instead, what 3 girl names were you thinking of?
Okay, I only had one girl name, and that would be, for some reason, I like the name Madison.
That was gonna be Justin, right?
That was going to be Justin. Justin was a boy, so I held on to Madison. But I knew I was going to have 3 boys. I found out really pretty early, so I didn't really have to think about girl names after
Okay,
that.
yeah. So you're just like,
I went straight to the boy names. So all I knew was I always liked the name Nicolas for some reason.
Why'd you spell it wrong?
That's Dad. No H. I like the H. He didn't want an H.
He doesn't have an age.
He
Okay.
says it's an Italian way.
It's with the K.
Yeah.
And then we
Sorry, my nose is
basically
pissed off.
let Justin decide.
Wow.
so
And-
Justin
Matt and Chris. Wow.
And Dad and
So
Justin
original.
kind of just like bounced names around. It was like Matt.
When
old
they,
is-
when
how
they
old was
came up with
Justin?
Matt, did they have to like go to you to be like did you have to like
are you
finalize?
okay with Matt?
Oh yeah, it was like Matthew was nice. I called Matthew.
What were like
nice.
2 other names that weren't like used that they thought of?
I think Dad and I thought about different names, but I don't want to mention some of them. But we remembered
Why?
people that we
Were
didn't
they
like
like
from
that?
like high school and stuff.
Oh, so you're
You know what I mean?
like you like that name? Like, nah, like I used to have like he was my op. Like,
Yeah, Dad was like, "Oh no, that guy."
Ah.
I
Yeah.
don't want that name.
True.
Wow.
So
that
we-
honestly really just like your life experiences lead to like what you could possibly name your kids. Because like your
That's true.
dream kid name at like my Matt and Chris's age could be something that like we really want to name our kids, and then like we might meet a person with that name and like just completely
Yeah.
just
Same.
Or what if it like a serial killer? Like,
yeah.
like if a serial killer's named like Jimmy, I bet the name.
Or
Jimmy
like when someone's like a Karen, like when
Coming.
someone's just like basically like a B word, like Like, yeah, like if someone's like really rude, like at the store, like a Karen,
And
like,
you would
no
go,
one's gonna
I'm
name
never
their.
calling my daughter Karen.
Yeah, no one's gonna name their kid
No,
Karen.
Sorry,
I don't.
Karen.
Yeah, sorry Karen, but no one's naming their kid Karen now. Nobody,
Yeah.
nobody in this generation is gonna name.
Huh?
I needed that.
Needed what?
Toilet paper for my nose.
Oh, wow.
It's alright.
My fault, dog. This was a little thin thing anyway. I didn't know if you really.
It's okay.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's kind of like names just like some fade.
Yeah.
Some-
So Dad and I liked every Matthew, Nicholas, and Christopher that we knew. And you asked me the second part of the question. Oh, and it had to go with the last name, Sturniolo.
yeah.
It's a tongue twister.
Oh, so wait, so if like
I have a
if
long
Matt
name.
was born before me, would he have been Nick?
No, because once I found out where you guys all were in my belly, like baby.
Wait, you don't move around?
No, you guys were pretty stuck in there. Once
Well, I mean, there's not much.
Wow.
That mind blew me,
there
bro.
wasn't
Wait.
much moving around.
that
So
that
I
blows
kinda
my
knew-
mind.
I kind of knew where
There wasn't
baby
much
A
room,
was,
wanna know why?
baby B, baby C.
He's making fun of
Mom,
me.
is it true that Nick was bigger than me and Matt when he came out because he took up more space? Like he ate like more than us?
You can be truthful.
I believe Nick has always been the controller of the group.
The controller.
Hey.
Sounds like a bad action movie.
He needed some space.
But so,
So when you came out, I said, please tell me what baby you're taking out.
oh, it's like when you got an ultrasound. So technically, when you got an ultrasound, they're like, oh, this is baby A, B, and C. Technically, like you had us named like from the ultrasound, like A, B, and C.
Yeah.
This is where they are. And then,
Wow.
So
Damn.
technically, if we were A, B, and C on the ultrasound, we could have been born like C, B, A, like out of that order.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
how do they know
because the doctor
which-
told me which babies. Keep in mind,
Most
I
likely
got a
gonna-
C-section.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
he,
That
he
makes
was
more
able
sense.
to go in and pick them up.
Oh, so he was like, oh, so
Even though
wait, he
A-
picked which one was first
No,
born,
he went in
basically.
order, A, B, C. He like
Yeah, but if
So
you like,
basically,
if he-
so technically, I was the oldest since they looked at the ultrasound and were like, A.
it's the position, the way it's in your body.
Oh, so you were
I
like
don't
up
think
top. You were
yeah, I
close.
don't
Yeah,
think
so
So
I was
Nick's
just
the
close
oldest.
enough for the
Mm.
exit.
It's
basically,
Nick, Matt,
and he was
Chris.
like, that one's
Yeah.
A, this one's B, and this one's C. And
Okay, I never had any idea that it was like we weren't gonna change spots.
no, so as soon as he handed me baby A, he was like,
Oh, you touched like
this is baby A. I'm like, hi, Nicholas. Hi, Nick. Baby B.
All right,
Hi,
got it.
Matt. C.
What?
It's Chris.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, see, Chris.
So pretty much the names were just
All right,
set
let me
in
ask the next
stone.
question.
They fit.
Okay,
They
hold
fit.
on. So wait, I got it. Trust me, I got it. I know what I'm doing. Which out of the triplets get in trouble the most? Or like that was like. I feel
Do
like
you
this is-
mean?
Can I
well,
guess? I
I'm-
think I'm gonna guess trouble. Probably Chris.
I was gonna say Chris, but my second answer was
Just Nick.
definitely Nick.
Yeah, he'd be my second.
Definitely.
I'll be
Nick.
very
I
surprised.
feel
if
like
it's Matt.
Matt was the one that was there
He was
and
neutral.
probably the instigator, but never really got caught up. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
you
Yeah,
really
make
ever
sure.
gotten in trouble?
Say like in school.
I'm
Like
thinking.
in
I'm
school
thinking
with
more
the
of
law
like.
or anything like
I'm
that.
thinking more of like in the
Rebellious.
past. Like right now, like we're past the stage where it's like, oh, I'm gonna take your phone away. But like back then, who caused more of like?
Who got in the most timeouts
Oh,
growing
that
up?
is almost- So I'm talking like when we were like 8 and like we were just like
Yeah.
misbehaved. Like who was like the
Who was the most
who started the issues here?
I might have to say Chris.
I knew it.
I knew it. I had a feeling.
Chris just kind of pushed it a little bit.
I was pushing the buttons.
You were pushing it a little.
Still does to this
But
day.
in general, it was all of you at once. Because
Yeah, we worked as we
Mm.
played on
work as a team, there wasn't ever a time that like one of you decided
Individually.
to go, you know, postal
And do something
then the
crazy.
other
Yeah,
two were
do
like,
s-
oh, I think we'll stay really calm. Like if one of you went up crazy, the other two went
Yeah,
crazy
it's like dog
too.
Yeah, he's just a
But
friend.
I do have to say though, it did seem like there were days where things were peaceful,
I think Chris is
but
just
then
drunk
one of you would do something.
And then I wreaked havoc among the
Like there
home.
was never a day that one of you would do something.
That's so funny.
Dang.
I'm entertained.
You
I
kept
can't even
me
imagine.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine 3 of them versus us 2.
Imagine if your first time being pregnant, you had triplets.
You done after that. Tubes. Honestly, I'd do some little research on the tubes because I don't want. For me, you know, I think every guy, when you get your tubes snipped, it's one of those things where, well, do you still get to release the serum? or is it just blanks?
You're talking about vasectomy?
Yes. When you cut the tubes, do you still release
Cut
the sauce?
Tubes.
The
I don't know.
tubes inside your body that
Yeah,
is reproductive.
That's. Oh yeah. Okay.
When you cut them, do you still release the sauce, or does the sauce stop because you cut the tubes?
You'll still release, but it just won't
Have
be
anything in there? Copy, because you know what I'm saying. If I did,
Wait, how did we get to that?
because what I was saying was, if you ended up having triplets, let's just say we did it. You ended up having triplets.
Okay.
I would automatically get them cut after that. That way, there is no fourth or fifth
You
one
get
coming.
snipped. Yes.
Yes, but what I was saying is, what would stop me from getting snipped is, can I still release that stuff? Because that's like the enjoyable part.
Yeah,
of
that's
yes, like
that's
the
whole
reason
point.
why.
I have
So
the next question. Let me read it. How did you know who was who? Did you just know off rip?
How do I know who was who when what?
When
Like,
it's
just
like-
how do you know? It's kind of a broad question, but I'm thinking like, I think they mean when we like look.
How did you identify each
Oh, I
triplet?
had no idea who you were.
oh,
I had no idea. So I constantly got confused. But
Really?
Nick had dark hair when he was born. Keep in
oh,
mind. So I knew.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
to me, Matt were like blonde.
But
But Nick was blonde.
Another
which is-
question I'm gonna ask that goes with it, so that like you can answer them at the same time again, is like, how'd you know who was who when we were little? And then another part, someone asked like what age were we when you were like, okay, I'm never getting it wrong again, like Nick, Matt, and Chris. If you-
17 and a half.
Really?
Wow.
I
wow.
was gonna say, that was like a year
Oh.
ago.
No, well, now
Not even half. Oh yeah,
now
a
I
year.
get Nick and Matt confused.
Yeah, but
They're
you just do that
starting
when
to
you
look
think
alike.
fast. You know Nick's
Yeah, like
Nick,
you also call like Justin, Trevor, and like Dad,
Right.
like.
When you guys were babies and you were like little teeny babies and you're all like in your little bassinets. I mean, Chris has a little like a mark in the back, so sometimes I would flip him over to make sure it was him, and then we polished his toenail. Remember that?
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't have to keep flipping
What color?
him over.
What color were we?
We did red. We did pink on the toenail. Then I put names
interesting,
at the back
actually.
of the
It's
bassinets
creative.
so I would know who was who. And then I kind of, I
Sorry.
don't know. I guess I just.
I have a question I've been dying to find the answer to. Say one day like grandma came over, right, and you give her like Matt and Nick,
Yo,
Right.
and then
I'm
one
a
day
mess with these
she's
guys.
holding Nick in this arm, Matt in this arm, and then she like scratches her legs and then like switches the babies.
But I would always know you because you have a mark on your
Yeah,
back.
but what if like Matt's actually Nick, but like you just
Yeah,
call
like
him
what
Matt
are the
'cause they
odds?
switch?
One day, like I was in like a labeled crib as Nick, Matt was in a labeled
No,
crib as Matt,
because
and
you
they, like,
always
just
look
jumped
different.
over.
You weighed the most and you had the darkest hair. These two, there could have been a possibility, but he had a mark on his back, so they
Oh,
were
the mark.
a mark.
So she automatically knew who Matt was just because he had a mark on his back, and he was just the heaviest, tallest, all of that.
Yeah, Nick looks different
Yeah.
from Chris
Oh
and
yeah,
Matt.
100%.
Gave it away. The mark kept
So
us
you
straight.
think like I've been Chris since day one? Like I've never got swapped or
You
anything?
are
Since the
Chris.
jump.
Chris is Chris and Chris.
Okay.
All right, well that's
Yep.
a good. That's
and
a good.
and I think Nick has always been Nick because Nick had the darkest hair. Nick was the biggest. There was no messing around.
big guy. Yeah, I was like 5 pounds when I was born. Or like 4.
Yeah, but like Matt
me
was
was
like 2.5 or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, so I was
Oh,
saying,
they were
have you ever
It's a light
lost
baby.
them as children? Like, were we ever just, like
No.
abandoned somewhere by accident?
Do you guys ever remember being lost?
I remember once. No, it wasn't your fault. You gave Justin permission to watch over me for like 2 minutes, and he decided to run away.
Oh,
And I was,
that-
like,
we
really
did hear that.
Yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
was, like, calling.
Stores,
Do you remember
yeah.
that? The intercom?
Yes,
I couldn't imagine
do
being,
remember
like-
you guys getting lost, like in the stores under the clothes, like for a
Wow.
second, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, where are you?"
And we
And
just
then you'd
pop
be
out.
there. But no, I.
It's like now I
kept
see them and
really
they do
close
look like her
tabs
too.
on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
I've
none of us were like
never
ever like
lost you.
abandoned for more than like 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah, because
Nope.
I remember one time when I was little, I vividly remember like being between like clothes in the
Oh,
women's.
yeah. I used to like hide
Yeah,
and
you
like try
guys
to
used to
scare
go
you.
underneath the women's clothes.
Yeah, well, that is so.
leave
Funny.
it.
I remember doing that like a
Yeah,
lot.
me too.
So do I. Did you ever notice people double taking when they saw the triplets in public?
Always.
triplets. Like we'd be like,
They still do.
yeah,
that's
like
true.
example. What are you thinking? Like when we were little,
Especially now.
Now, yeah.
Well, even when we didn't have a triplet stroller,
Oh my god, you had a
we
triplet.
did, which was pretty long, and we kind of looked like a parade.
That's something like out of Dr. Seuss, I feel like the triple like thing.
Triple
That's-
People
decker.
have all
Yeah.
yeah. in stores and stuff. Everywhere we go.
I mean, honestly, like, if we had our kid essentially in a stroller, isn't that the same thing as me just carrying him around in a store? It's just a lot easier to get him around.
Yeah, but they'll be I mean, it'll be easier if they're in the stroller because they're not moving and whatever. But if you're holding the baby
The entire time.
you're gonna be hurting, and then you're gonna be like, oh. Then I'll be like, babe, can you please hold him? And
Honestly,
you're
I
gonna be
just
like,
wanna hold the entire time.
I know.
Like,
But you
skip
gotta
the
let
stroller.
him- No, let's
Skip the stroller. It doesn't impact them walking or not.
So you're gonna.
Dang.
I better not hear you complain
Not
about
once.
anything.
Not once. I'll hold both of them.
Swear.
I swear.
Swear.
Swear. So, as a matter of
Scouts on
fact,
it?
someone screen record this part. Jalen. Ain't gonna say the rest of my name. I swear.
Swear what?
I am never gonna get tired of holding my son or daughter in a store. Never. Because I'm in and out like the Flash.
Yeah, not when you gotta get diapers.
That's easy. That's easy money. We running in there. Holding the head.
Like the
look. I'm holding the head. Running. Get the
Okay,
diapers.
Okay.
And then we running right to the
They'd be
register.
like, they'd look and they'd go, "Are you? How old? Are you guys the same age, or are you twins? No, we're triplets. Oh, and people have always done double takes.
Yeah,
so funny.
because I remember when me and Matt and Chris worked at Star Market, like they put us on register like literally 4, 5, 6, and the
Right.
person was at like Chris's register, and
Is it running?
No, it's stuffy and it's like blocked. I can't breathe. I feel stuffy. I can't breathe right now. It sucks. Can I have the fix, please? I don't even think I'm sick. I just might have caught. Maybe it's the weather changing because it was hot and then it got cold again, which does happen. I cannot handle the spring. But anyways. Okay. Come on, we got stuff to do. Why is it muted? Sorry.
5, 6, and the
Right.
person was at like Chris's register, and like they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get one more thing," and then like cut the line to me, and they're like, "Oh, here," and I'm
You
like,
gotta pause.
"Whoa, like you."
You gotta pause. It's like dripping out. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's really bad. I'm back, y'all. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2.
Totally
Right.
interrupted everything. Like, I don't know who you are, what you're buying, and then Chris like, "Oh no, you're supposed to be over here," or like
Yeah, that
someone will
was-
check
that's
out at like
Yeah.
the farthest one, and as they're walking down, just be like, "Oh my god," like, it's so mind blown that they just walk by like.
Exactly.
But I feel like up until like earlier on this year, or even like fully a year ago, we all looked even more alike. And I feel like this was the first year where it's like we have
a lot of people
seriously,
say
like-
that. A lot of people say, "I can finally tell your boys apart."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like as of like this year, we
This
started to
year,
look the
I
most
think your
different.
hair's different.
I feel like if we really wanted to, we could all
little.
look the exact same
you
again.
could
though.
totally look alike and trick everyone.
Yeah.
I also remember
'Cause I feel
when
like they
you
do
guys were playing
sometimes.
hockey, and there was like 3 Sturniolos on the ice.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
People on the other team would be like, "Hey, how come that kid gets to play the whole game?" But it wasn't always one kid.
Yeah,
it was like
all-
3.
That's so
You know?
All 3 of
So
them.
I'd be like, "It's a different kid." Look
That
at
must
the-"
have been so confusing for like the refs. Like if like I actually vividly remember getting a penalty called on me
Because of Matt.
Because of Matt.
Oh my god, he'd be the worst.
Like they put me in the penalty box,
never
and
said
like
anything.
one time I got like fully ejected from a game because they thought it was Matt. I remember.
Not my fault.
I remember times they'd put like,
Dang,
like
Matt.
the coach would come and remember like the score sheet, like what happened. They're like, "Oh, you got an assist today, Nick?" I'd be like, "No."
Well, if they have different numbers, then no.
Yeah, but people aren't. I don't know. If people really pay
'cause
attention to that.
If you think about it, in sports, what separates the players is their numbers as well. So
Yeah.
if Nick was 7 and number 8, you keep seeing 8 just like doing all this crazy stuff on the court. You should know that 8 is the one that needs to get ejected, not 7. Regardless if they have the last name on there.
That's true, but people are stupid sometimes, so I don't know.
And they have helmets on. So it's not like you're looking at the face, you're looking at the number and the last name. But all right,
That's
you
true.
got it. You
That's
got it,
true.
ref.
No, like,
Got it.
I didn't do anything.
You do
There's
you.
definitely
Chris.
some confusion in hockey.
Yeah, because
For
I mean,
sure.
you have like all the gear on, like our friend Nathan too. We look a lot like Nathan, sort of. So it's like when we started playing with like other kids that are like the same stature as us.
Yeah.
Then we were screwed.
When it's,
It was
like,
already
same
3,
height,
and then
same
it was like
hair, it was
Nathan, and
doomed.
then like 2
Well,
other kids that
even-
like were the same size as us, like 7 kids on the ice that looked the same.
When you guys were blonde when you were little, I remember once going out with some of your friends, even like blonde girls and stuff,
Mhm.
and people would be like, "Are those all your kids?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I have quadruplets." You know, I would trick people.
Oh my God, Matt does that to this day.
I like that.
When me and Matt
Yeah.
like go out together, like just me and him, I remember vividly this lady was like, "Oh, are you guys twins?" Matt goes, "Not triplets." She's like, "Oh, where's the third one?" Because they always ask where the third one is.
Right.
And Matt goes, "Oh, he's dead,"
Mm.
and we just kept
he
walking.
That's not.
Oh
I
my
told him after.
god.
That's very. That's not nice.
But also, even like people that
That's
don't,
horrible.
even
I told
like
her it
kids
was a
that
joke.
didn't look like Matt or Chris, our friend Chloe looks just like you.
Right.
So even though it was like Chloe
So it
never
could be
looked
my
like us,
daughter.
people could be like, "Oh, are these all your kids?" And it would still pass because even though us and Chloe look nothing alike, you and Chloe look a lot alike. So it was like, regardless, people always thought that like no matter what children you were watching, they were all yours.
She was like the
Plus, when I
neighborhood
have-
mom.
I mean, when
Yeah.
you guys were really little,
Yeah.
Justin would like go out with us and hang out. You know, before he was too cool for us. I mean, people were like, "Wow, this lady's got a lot of kids with her."
Yeah.
I would have you guys, Justin,
Especially if, like
friends.
if we brought a friend somewhere and then like Justin brought a
Yeah.
friend, it was like
a party.
immediately 7 kids, like immediately.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Which
like,
one of us three
ass.
make you laugh the most?
I feel like it would be Nick.
There's not one particular one. You have different days.
Chris.
Lies,
I think it's
lies.
Nick.
There are days that each of you make me laugh the most, and there are days that each of you make me cry the most. So.
Back.
Damn. They
It
make her
depends
sad.
on your mood. I mean, sometimes Matt will say something really funny, sometimes Chris will say something funny, and sometimes Nick will
Not
say
really
something
though.
All right, but like
Not
most
really.
often.
Yes,
Not
like,
really.
let's
You guys
change
gonna
the
get
question.
really.
We can
She
even-
doesn't want to say who it is.
Because you guys are a lot. You
my
do a lot of the same things.
Who makes you laugh the least then?
Oh, that's worse. That's worse.
Come
Oh.
on.
Who makes me laugh the least?
I think miserable Matt makes you laugh the least.
Yeah.
No.
No.
She said yeah.
You've been making me laugh.
She said
lately.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
real
know.
serious.
Nick's a funny guy.
Yikes.
Serious.
I
Nick
laugh.
makes me
I
laugh.
laugh at Nick like every day.
I
Nick makes me laugh.
pride myself.
I feel like
in
Nick is the
thinking
life
I'm
of the
funny.
party.
Nick, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, Nick makes me laugh.
that's true.
Yeah.
Where's the
Nick has-
praying that answer is coming out to me?
Yeah. I'll go with Nick.
Okay, buddy, don't trash yourself.
Yeah, don't
But
be
then
too
yeah,
happy.
they do look alike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably more than anybody. I don't know.
Dude, I can make mom laugh like.
I
Dude, you'd be perfect in a comedian show, mom. Cause like the comedian could
no,
be.
no, no. Some comedy I don't like.
Yeah, some
I
of
don't
it,
like
but like
offensive comedy.
majority of comedy, I could make you laugh. Like.
No, you guys make me laugh. Not all comedians make
Anyone
me laugh.
tripping could make you laugh. You love America's Funniest Home Videos.
I don't know why. That
Yo,
makes me
America's
laugh.
Funniest Home
It's
Videos used to be
terrible.
That used to be the
bomb.
spot.
Yes. I laugh
used
so
to be the
hard.
spot.
I know, that's a terrible thing. People are falling and I laugh. I don't know why. I think it's nerve. That's nervous
There's
laughter.
some. There's
They call
some.
that nervous laughter. Because you're like,
Where are they?
are you okay? Oh, wow, you just fell down.
There's like 2 more questions,
Oh,
but we
that's
can like
all.
come
Give
up.
me
We
more.
can come up with more. Nick, give it to me. Nicest thing that your kids did for you.
Oh, there. You know what?
You can include Justin, but like there's a triplet-based video, but.
I have to say, remember I said this to you guys the other night that you've always been pretty thoughtful. Remember when we were leaving the Brown School?
I knew you were gonna say that.
I knew I was gonna say that. I knew that.
Whoa.
Whoa, go back. Go back.
I know
one.
me and you have a lot of
Did they
moments
just-
like that, but
we just
y'all
saw-
were in
Leaving
sync.
the Brown School.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Look at the way they look at each other.
Wow.
I knew I wish we like record our predictions. Cause
Yeah.
that's what I would-
grade, and you took it on yourselves to kind of ask all these other parents and all the kids in the class to create like a thank you gift for me, and you wrote something.
Aw.
Look at us.
And then at the end, at your moving on ceremony, you kind of like surprised me.
Yep.
That
Wow.
That's so
We
nice.
didn't give context that our mom worked at the school that we went to for like 6 years.
Well,
so it wasn't
I
like
volunteered.
Oh, okay.
That was the.
she
It's
like,
a-
basically worked, volunteered, but like worked harder than half the people who actually like.
Got it. So she was like
She was
a
like
part
a
of the
substitute?
PTA.
She could have been anything.
She could have been anything, but if she volunteered, that means that
You guys
anytime
had
there was a
PTA
dance,
also? I didn't know that.
PTA, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Parent Teacher Association.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the parents would help out at the school or be a part of the school activities.
Yeah.
If there was
Wow.
dances going on, you may have saw your friend's mom or dad
It's like
participating.
chaperoning and stuff.
Yeah, they were the first to be chaperones.
Mm-hmm.
At
Exactly.
the school, but she like you were there for the entire time we were at the school, so it wasn't like a random like, oh, let's get these triplets moms.
You
a
had
gift for, like,
PTA?
the moving on ceremony.
Oh,
All
wow.
of our friends in middle
Everyone
school
who
knew
went
my
to the
mom. School, even people who weren't like our friend, knew of our mom because she worked at the school. Which is part of the reason we were so cool, because our mom was constantly.
Did you have ASP,
ASP, what was that for?
after school program? So like, let's just say, like, parents came late from work, or like they work at a certain time, and then they'll pick you up from school, like around like 3 or like 4-ish.
We didn't necessarily. It wasn't necessarily called ASP. It was just after school.
Yeah, after school.
We didn't. Okay.
You didn't have
so,
an acronym for it.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, that's the best way I could say.
Okay.
We did have after school programs, of course, but like what you're describing, no. You just needed like a pass to go.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we
Do you
didn't
mind
have,
going back just like 5 seconds? I'm sorry. I just had to ask that
Knew
question.
You're fine.
of our mom because she worked at the school. Which is part of the reason we were so cool, because our mom was constantly there. So it was like, I remember leaving my class.
Everyone
like,
knew her.
I remember friends in like 3rd block would be like, oh, do you want to like hang out today after school? And then they'd be like, oh, we'll figure out with our parents after school. I'd be like, I'll go to like the library and ask my mom right now. Like you were just always.
Yeah,
at
you were
the
always
school.
at something.
So I'd just be like, oh, I'll just go. ask my
Yeah,
mom.
that was a really fun time. I really enjoyed being involved in school and supporting you guys that way, and also getting to be with all your other friends. And I always thought I was like the kind of mom that kids could all come to. So I
Right,
really
yeah, that's what you
the
wanna
cool
be.
mom, yeah.
Yeah.
pitched in and acknowledged me, and that was real. But you guys initiated that,
Yeah.
which for 6th grade,
I think I
was
came up
pretty
with that
good.
idea, believe it or
Chris
not.
definitely
Dang,
went
Right.
6th grade, dude?
6th
That's
grade
really-
when they did
Easter
that.
basket, but like not. It
No,
wasn't
I knew
Easter.
there's some flip flops in there for sure. I know.
There was
that.
like a notebook.
A notebook, and then
some like hand.
You definitely-
made a photo album.
Oh,
with
yeah.
everything,
100%
and
they
that
were
was
raising
really
A bunch of
Aw,
people
raising
that's so
100%.
sweet.
Oh,
Raisinets.
Mom
You
was
guys have done
berserk for
other-
Raisinets.
Now, you're putting me on the spot because there's been so many other things. My recent
Just too many.
birthday
Too many. You
present,
just can't name them
when
all.
you got really, you brought me bubbles. 'Cause
Oh,
I
that's on
love
TikTok.
Bubbles.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
on
posted
TikTok.
that.
I
People
love
fly.
bubbles, and you got me bubbles.
She loves
Raisinets,
bubbles.
because I like
Aw.
my raisinets with my popcorn.
I'm trying to think of something
You know I
else.
like Triton journals, so you've gotten me journals. So you've been very, very thoughtful.
I think you
in
have,
your gift
honestly,
giving.
like, I was gonna get you a journal for Christmas this year, but I
We're
was
done with
like,
that. We have like.
I was
100
like, I think
journals.
Why don't you
Mom,
show
I
me a
think-
fully written journal? I'll get you.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
like,
get
at
another
least
journal.
I
The
honestly,
problem is you can't read them because they're all in cursive.
I
Oh,
think,
yeah, that
I
is
think,
You're
true.
gonna have to get
yeah,
it.
you're always like, I
Oh,
think
when
Mom
I-
has enough paper to write, like, rewrite the Bible 700 times.
I
like
like
easy.
to write these journals
Mom could
because
make,
they're
like, 7
journals to
dictionaries.
basically you guys when you get older, and I want
we
you to
can't
read
read 'em
them.
'cause they're in
You're
cursive.
gonna have to get someone who can read cursive. There are many other things, and if you ever bring me back for a second time, I'm sure I can come up with them. But you guys are very thoughtful. Cards, a lot of thoughtful cards you've
kids.
given me.
I love cards.
Yeah, you're good boys. You're good kids. You like don't mind you saying I'm your mom and
No
hanging
way.
out with
Come
me.
on.
They're not embarrassed.
Yeah.
Last question, most difficult question you have to answer.
Oh,
It's gonna be like, who's your favorite?
She reminds
Yeah.
me of a
don't ask me who
friend's
your favorite
mom
is.
that I know.
That's
Who's your favorite?
you know, it's really funny because when I told a couple people I was doing this, they're like, you know, they're gonna ask who's your favorite.
And you were like, I'm gonna say Nick, but like.
Okay,
You're like,
buddy.
I'm thinking.
I love.
Odds of me saying that out loud or slim.
No, I love all 4 of my
Who,
boys.
okay, okay.
Nick.
Okay. Who'd you get along with the most from when we were ages 8 to 12?
I believe.
All of
Don't
them.
lie. I believe she had to get along with Nick because Nick
that was
separated
kinda
himself
forced.
from his brothers.
That was forced by you.
Just
Not gonna
saying.
lie.
Nick and I were definitely the closest growing up, but
He's like,
That's the best answer's gonna get.
if I
He
had
said,
to pick
if I
my
had to
favorite
pick.
son, it is my
The
dog,
dog.
Trevor.
That
Poor
dog gets whatever
excuse.
he wants.
Yeah,
The
literally.
dog loves me, does not talk back, jumps up and down.
I gotta get rid of him.
sees
He's my
me,
only competition.
Gives me a big
I gotta
hug.
get rid of
Just,
him.
so I don't have a favorite. I love you all the same.
Sure.
Who's your favorite mother?
Probably the dog.
It's a tough question.
The dog. Nah, let us know if you guys want a part 2,
Probably
and
the
I'll put the link to the gift of us giving my mom bubbles.
Part two.
down below, so
Oh,
you
we
can
gotta
heard
do
that.
part
I'll
2,
show you a
y'all.
video to that
Part two,
down
part
there.
two, part
Follow our
two.
Instagram and stuff. We'll post photos with our mom.
Mom, you want an
Part two,
Instagram?
part two.
Oh,
Absolutely
I
not.
was about to say,
Okay,
Mom,
I was gonna say
Instagram.
follow
I
my
can
mom's
hardly
Instagram,
use
but
my phone. I don't.
alright, she
no.
doesn't want to.
All right, if you want a part 2, comment it.
I'm
and
old-fashioned.
We'll do it. We'll bring Mary Lou back. Bam.
Yay, bring me
Mary
on.
Lou.
Good night. Bye, boys. Love you.
Dang, that was so
I gotta
quick.
drive you home still.
That was very
Okay.
quick.
Bye, yeah.
And then what you saying, how you
Saying how you miss me, and then the things that you did, the trouble in the place in Madrid. Oh, it's okay because I'm moving different. I'm saying it bitches, all of them brothers. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, thank you, Mary Lou.
Aw.
Thank you, Mary
Lou's
Lou.
a nice little gal.
Nice little mommy. Thank you.
This makes me want to do one with my mom.
That'd be
I
very.
can't even imagine
Well,
what she was saying.
well, to be honest,
My mom, maybe the next time we go down there.
that'd be interesting to do a
would
car
be
video.
really
Hopefully, at
fun.
that point in time, you guys are enjoying the content enough that we could even get to a point like that. But
Because, those videos will be on our other channel, RAE JAE.
yes, Ray and Jay, which will be in the description along with the OG video of this one. So you can go there as well.
But what were you going to say?
But no, I wasn't gonna say anything really besides that's a mom that even though she was involved with school, like her sons didn't feel embarrassed. Like a lot of sons or just a lot of daughters, whatever it is, when their parents get involved with the school, they kind of.
I know someone that I know, and her mom worked at the school, and she was sometimes she would come up to me and be like, "Oh my god," like she would complain that her mom was always there.
Right, because she felt like there was no escape. Like I already see you all the time, 24/7. Why do you have to now be in the one place where I should be able to just
be free,
so to say. But yeah, I'm just thinking, it's awesome to see the triplets just embrace that their mom was there, and it sounds like she was a cool mom because
I love your mama.
Yeah.
I love Mama E.
Mama E, man. Mama E. But listen.
Shout out Mama E.
If you guys are new to the channel, you're looking for a family to join, welcome aboard, because all you gotta do is just hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you're here. And you also get to stay up to date with the greatest content that we put out on this channel. And if you want to see the original...
We already said that.
Wait! If you want to comment... any other videos you have for us to react to, let us know. It's been a fun night, very productive, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content that we put out. It's been real, it's been fun. It is time to go scrub my butt.
Ew.
We out.
Bye, y'all.